besotted by Ashes Test Series. So many kids, boys and girls, are now being besotted because of your performance. Could you have scripted that finish any better?
Oh, it was absolutely wonderful. You know, just coming on after the rain break, I thought Chris Wokes and Moeen set the tone unbelievably. You know, Wokesy picking up a couple of wickets, just particularly Smith, who's just been such a wonderful player to play against for all these years. And once we got a couple, we really began to believe. And I thought the Oval crowd was just wonderful. It's just so loud to be out there, and we really sort of jumped on the back of the energy of the crowd. But to pick up a couple of wickets to finish the Test match and contribute to the team in this innings is something very special. You know, I suppose when you make that decision to move on from the game, you sort of wonder what your last ball will be. So for it to be a wicket to win an Ashes Test match is pretty cool.
You only made that decision a couple of nights ago. Your last delivery in terms of facing as a batter went for 6. Your last delivery in your Test match career got a wicket. I mean, the cricketing gods just must have been smiling down on you.
Yeah, it's the only ball I've middled all year, to be honest. I was quite happy that went for 6. But yeah, I even had a little bail change. Did you see that before I got?
I was going to get to that. Settle on. I know you're going to go into the media, but let me ask the questions, all right?
But yeah, I mean, it was, for me, I've always enjoyed bowling at left-handers. So to finish my last spell bowling at a few left-handers and moving the ball away from them, trying to bring the slips into play, and actually, you know, I thought the pitch quickened up a little bit after the rain break, and it just zipped through for us seamers a little bit more. And special mention to Moeen Ali as well. You know, he's not officially announced he's moving on, but we walked off together, and he's been such a special friend and someone to play with. And for him to put in that sort of performance to help England win an Ashes Test match will be a dream come true for him.
I heard you talking about when you got hit for 6 sixes against Yuvraj Singh, you got into warrior mode in terms of preparation. Your preparation has been outstanding. You've been ringing people about how to get Marnus Labuschagne out in the Ashes series. You've prepared so well for this, almost bowled too well as well. Does that define your career, do you think?
Yeah, I mean, I like detail, I like data, I like to research things and then I almost need facts and data for me to believe something, and then I can go and work on something. And that was something that was very evident when I decided to come round the wicket in 2015 and really work on bowling to left-handers around the wicket, because my data to left-handers wasn't very good, so I had to make a change. And also, you know, I did a lot of research into Davey Warner because I found him so difficult to bowl at, and found a bit of a way to be able to dismiss him. And, you know, coming into this series, just working on holding the ball away to the right-hander a little bit to bring the outside edge in a bit more, but also hammering down my strengths as a bowler, and that is bowling to left-handers around the wicket, trying to move the ball away with the occasional one nipping back. And, you know, I think when you get to the top level at Test match cricket, it's about knowing what your weaknesses are, but ultimately finding your exact strengths and sticking to them so strongly and not getting knocked away. You know, Test match cricket, the whole environment, if it's a straight road, you've got a lot of things trying to knock you off it all the time, you know, whether that's media, whether that's sort of tweaks in technique. But if you can stay on that sort of straight road as much as you possibly can, you know, success comes your way. So, yeah, I think I've probably learnt that more in the last 10 years, and being able to just focus solely on what my super strengths are. And, you know, I think I stuck to them in this Ashes series.